Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop. Today we have remembrance, just be, and finding grace. And right here in the center, just be is such a lovely example of when we slow it all down and we just have like a calm observance of everything. Are we really tasting our food? Are we really seeing those flowers, the sun, the rain, the expression on family members and friends' faces? All of those things that help us do this, find grace, find the area in our heart where we're truly absorbed in a moment, where things have reverence and calm and care about them. And also we can pull and recall if we see ourselves being like reactionary or this sometimes happens to me. If I set up for a read or I set up for something I'm trying to prepare and all of a sudden there's a lot of noise distraction or something happens in a series, like you guys get it that are readers, like you don't have your microphone with you, the light becomes unplugged, or you don't have the deck that you want, and it's cumulative, and then all of a sudden your aggravation builds and then you're on edge. So all you have to do is pull back and remember why you began what you were doing in the first place. Whether it was gathering all your things to go out the door for a walk or to see a friend, just slow it down and stop when any agitation builds. I posted this thing today on IG that I thought suited like so beautifully every day when we wake up. And it says, today I detach my energy from old fearful thoughts. I'm connecting myself to higher thoughts. I easily balance my energy to attract abundance in my life. Life is bettering me. Abundance is aligning with me. Goodness is following me and becoming me. And I love that so much because when we have that pause and we move into this feeling grace, we're not reactive. We're not snapping at loved ones. We're not snapping at our animals. We're calm, we're collected. And that way it's flow state, right? It's not just grasping and it's not just like teetering on the edge of anything. It's a calm flow state of, I accept this. If something comes in and it's, normally it would make me irritable, I'm not going to be bothered with it. I'm going to just let it flow through and then release it immediately. And some of the signs that we are in this state and of alignment is ease and flow. Your awareness is fully in the present moment. You are hearing this video. Okay, so do a little test for yourself. As you're watching this video or listening to this video, are you also trying to do 2 or 3 other things? Are you also reading emails? Are you also posting? Are you also, doing a myriad of other things? So there's maybe 50% or 25% of what you're doing. I have to catch myself doing this too. If I put on Gregory or any of my favorite readers, Christina Lawson, people like that, I'm like, if I'm not listening, I stop what I'm doing. And then I'm like, whoa, you put this on for a reason. And I feel like I get so much more out of it. I feel like I enjoy it. I heard it and it kind of seeps into my bones. Like, I got this, because I'm not trying to vacuum and do my taxes and clear the soot out of the chimney while I'm listening to something or doing something. Same thing with watching some of my favorite television shows. As a jewelry designer, lots of times I'm making jewelry while I'm doing it. But if it is super artistically appealing, like the Vikings and all of that, and you see the fjords, it takes away from that. So I pause when I want to see that beautiful magnificence out there. Also, anxiety about the future is redirected back to the present moment with grounding awareness. Your energy isn't drained with future worries or past regrets. That's what this kind of finding grace is. That's what this just being is. And also, you feel balanced. You allow yourself to feel and experience the highs and lows of life without judgment or constriction. Your balance work is with rest and play. You are nice but maintain boundaries. You understand life is a balance of yin and yang energies. Again, it's like we can be doing something and we're not beating ourselves up going, oh, I should be able to do this better. Like with a workout, oh, I should be adding another 20 minutes or whatever, that you're being your own worst critic. And when that follows you around, it's hard to have that flow state and surrender to what you're doing. I feel like your guides, your angels are affirming your alignment and will constantly be encouraging you. So all you have to do is just slow down. We're such a fast-paced society where we're always trying to think of the next thing. And I saw this thing the other day that our mind will create 1,000 wants throughout the days, and we turn them into what we think is needs, and it's simply not true. We don't need all these things. We don't need all these material things. We don't need all these experiences all at once. One simple thing to gauge and then set forth, focus, follow through, and then the next. And then you get so much more out of it. And then again, if it's an exercise or something that is a little tiring, you can replenish. But that's why I feel like so many people, and we as a society push so much that people have burnout, that people are stressed. You see them just in line waiting for coffee. You can see those people, like they look like they're on like the razor's edge, like they are trying to pull everything up on their phone. They're digging through their bags. They're like that sigh that they get because they have to wait for one whole other person to go first. All of that. Who wants to live like that? Like, I'm listening to podcasts and jamming out and doing my own thing when I'm in a line for anywhere. Because first and foremost, I feel like with all of us, if you don't have the time, please don't do it. If you are trying to cram in that shop to pick up, I don't know, a new coat or whatever, if you don't have the time for it, please don't jam it in, because that then is the energy that you bring on yourself and other people, that impatience, that I'm rushed, and that's never fun. And we also make those crazy impulsive decisions and buy stuff we don't need when we're like that, right? This is what we're aiming for. Just sit right after this video, which is going to end in like 30 seconds. Just sit there and pick one little area on your wall, out your window, something in your room, and just look at it for a good 30 seconds while you're breathing, and only concentrate on that one item. Feel your pulse and your heart rate slow down. You can add in an om or deep breathing and just stop before you transition into your next action. That's also what I do, because I know when I finish one thing, I think I have to quickly watch something else or do something else. Simply not true. Let yourself find this balance and grace. Just be for a moment. Remember what you were feeling while you watched this video, and recapture that throughout the day. If it's calming, if it's centering, I do that too. I will remember colors, I will remember images, I will remember sayings that all refocus my energy in the right way. And that's, that's what we should be doing. Like, how can we be chill here? It's a beautiful day to just exist. We don't have to produce or prove or anything else. We certainly don't need some existential crisis. We can just breathe and enjoy every little thing to the max. Taste that food, every little morsel. View that with new eyes wherever you're driving or looking out in your backyard or your family members. View everything with this beautiful grace and present moment awareness. So that's your daily pop, you guys. I'm going to go upload. Love and light.